Libra, I'm doing your February 2018 general reading. I'm going to be doing a Celtic cross. And this message may resonate and it may not, so it's not for every Libra. Alright, what messages do we have for Libra? Let me see here. What messages do we have for Libra February 2018? What general messages do we have for Libra? Okay, this one jumped out. Okay. What general messages do we have for Libra February 2018? There you go. Oh, this one's going to be so confusing. I can tell already. Oh, man. So your first card you got and the represents the situation is you have the King of Wands. You could have been dealing with a Aries, Leo, or a Sagittarius. What's crossing you is the Ace of Pentacles. So it's like you might have had something that you just could not get off the ground with this fire sign. The situation at hand is the Nine of Cups, and this is like the ultimate like wish card, but I have a feeling that whatever this wish was, it was like, you know, you thought you had it, because look, you didn't get it off the, you didn't get whatever you wanted off the ground with this fire sign. In your past, the Knight of Cups, I think this fire sign came in and, you know, offered you a cup of love. And, you know, right now, it's like, I don't know, it seems like he came in and then he came out with like, if he left with a fury. It's almost like he kind of came in as quick as he left as quick as he came in. Even though I know the Knight of Wands is, you know, this is a change of home, a long journey, but what I got is I'm just following my intuition. I'm not necessarily just following like what the card is supposed to mean. It just seemed like came in, offered you this because he's actually pointing towards you, and then kind of like left. But you have the Judgment card, and Judgment card is kind of like you're kind of done with the cycle. Like the karma is complete in whatever this is. It's like you're gonna get what you deserve. It's like you're like the phoenix and you're gonna rise again. Because see how she's kind of coming out of this like this pot, and she's brand new, and she has the phoenix behind her. It's like you kind of got burnt up in this pot, but then now you're rising and you're more beautiful and you're more stable, and you're it's like you've been resurrected, basically. All right, so Leo got this in the same spot, and this is your power. You got the Ace of Cups, so it's like you're kind of falling in love with like life again, falling in love with yourself. Like you're opening yourself up to whatever situation that comes along. Instead of being cut off, your heart is open. This is kind of like your fourth chakra, kind of like being fixed. It's rotating, it's spinning well. If you know anything about chakras, it's like opening yourself up. Your environment, though, you have like the Knight of Wands. Like the fight is almost over, but you're not quite so sure. You're kind of ready. You're ready for the fight. You're ready to keep fighting for whatever it is that you want. And you're not ever going to give up. And this is in your environment. So you could actually be fighting with somebody at this moment, but you're going to stand your ground. You're not going to give up. And that could be with this fire sign. And your hopes and your fears is you have the Two of Swords. So there's like a decision that you have to make, and you're just having a difficult time, or you're not choosing to make a decision. And I don't know what this, I feel like this is more like a love reading than it is anything. But your outcome card is, you have the Seven of Cups. So like in your outcome is you're going to have lots of options, but you're going to have to make a choice as to which option that you want. But you kind of like right now, you don't have all the facts, so you don't really want to. But at least you're going to have the options. So let me clarify these. I have my own cards that I use. And I want to clarify, why does Libra have the Seven of Cups in the outcome? Oh, okay. The Seven of Cups are actually blockages and obstacles. And so I feel like these could represent blockages or obstacles along your way. And these can either represent people who, it's like they kind of come into your life to kind of teach you a lesson, and that creates obstacles. Karmic cycles that you keep repeating over and over again is going to be another obstacle. Okay, let me see here. Let me clarify this King of Wands. Who is this King of Wands in Libra's reading? Who is this King of Wands in Libra's reading? Oh my gosh. It is this King of Wands. So Libra, you could have been dealing with a Leo, because Leo popped out. And it seemed like it was going to be promising, but it just did nothing happen. I really want to clarify this Knight of Wands. This Knight of Wands in Libra's reading. What is this? Because this is your present card right here. So presently, something I feel like I got leaving. Clarify this Knight of Wands in the Libra reading. Okay. So it seems like somebody kind of came in, took advantage of you, and this is know your self-worth. So maybe this is you leaving the situation really quick. It's like, I'm done because I care about myself more than what this person, this Leo. Maybe this Leo's kind of put you through some shit. They might have told you that they loved you. They offered you the cup of love, but it was all bullshit. So I actually want to clarify this Knight of Cups. Clarify this Knight of Cups in the Libra's reading. Clarify this Knight of Cups in the Libra's reading. Clarify this Knight of Cups in the Libra's reading. All right, I got secrets being revealed. So it's like somebody, you or the other person, found out something and decided to leave. But I also got, too, it's okay to be alone. That's another message that Spirit wanted you to have. That, even though maybe this person left, it's okay. I'm going to kind of put this in the middle over here because I feel like it's kind of in between the two Knights. It might have hurt. Maybe you've been alone for a long time and, you finally found someone and it was too good to be true. But, it's okay to be alone. even though we do need people, we don't need people who are gonna abuse us. Let me see here. Okay, I want to clarify this Two of Swords. Why is Libra not making... And this Two of Swords is in your hopes and fears. Why is Libra not making a choice? Why do they need to make a choice? Why are they not doing it? Okay, so I also got there could be a Cancer person. So it could be between this Leo and this Cancer. Let me see. I actually want to clarify that more. Why does Libra have this Two of Swords? And Cancer could also be a blockage, a Cancer person. Why is Libra not making a choice? Why does Libra? Let me see here. Because you want to take time to heal before you jump into another situation. So it's basically like, here's your two choices. Take time out for yourself is one choice. Or jump into a relationship with this Cancer is another choice from being in this relationship with this Leo. And I want to clarify this Seven of Cups more. Why is the Seven of Cups blockages and obstacles for Libra? What is this about? This one popped out. All right. One is you're being used in this situation, whenever this situation is with either this Leo or this Cancer, you're being used. And so that is causing your obstacles. That's why you need to take that time out to heal instead of jumping into a relationship with this Cancer, because it's just going to cause you obstacles, blockages. And not to mention, you're being used. You have other options. You don't need to just pick this person. All right, let me clarify this Nine of Wands. So why does Libra have the Nine of Wands in its environment? Because this situation involves abuse. Excuse my little mistake here. So somebody isn't abusing you, or they abuse you. It doesn't mean it has to be physically, but it could be mentally, verbally. Somebody is just, they're not what they seem. They might act like they're a good-hearted person, but they're really just abusive in this situation. And I have a feeling it's this Leo that you're in a relationship with that kind of came in, left you, kind of told you they loved you, left you. That could be abusive. I mean, that's cruel. That's like sadistic bullshit right there. Oh, you also got, I forgot, where did this go? Oh, this also came out in your outcome card with this. This also popped out, learn something new. So maybe this is saying one of your options is maybe just go back to school, focus on yourself. Like where this is saying take time to heal here in your hopes and fears. Instead of choosing another relationship, maybe instead of jumping into another one, why don't you take some time out and think about what it is that you need. Learn something new. And do it for yourself. Focus on yourself, because I think once you're able to kind of change directions and change your focus and maybe change it towards something that's going to benefit you, I think the blockages and obstacles and everything else is going to kind of fall by the wayside, and you're going to pick you. All right, so what else? All right, so I don't feel like I need to judge it. I don't need to clarify the Judgment card, because in the near future, you're going to be like the phoenix. You're going to be rising up again. You're going to be basically reborn, resurrected. Oh, let me just clarify this Nine of Cups card. Why did the Nine of Cups card fall in? Libra's reading. Clarify the Nine of Cups card on Libra's reading. All right. So I got the Seek Out a Spiritual Advisor card. So maybe like, you know, with taking time out for yourself, maybe seek some spiritual advice. Because if you seek out spiritual advice, you work on yourself spiritually, you know, you're going to get what you want. So also I'm going to clarify, I'm sorry, no, not clarifying anymore. I'm going to pull a card from the Sun and Masters deck because Spirit has a message for Libra. All right, what spiritual advice do you have for Libra? What spiritual advice do you have for Libra? February 2018 journal reading. Oh, this one popped out. Crystals. You got the crystals card, and I'm going to read from the book because I love the explanations in here. This card comes to you as a sign that you'd benefit from working with crystals. Epona, the fairy queen, knows the value of connecting with the spirit in nature. You can find or purchase crystals at metaphysical stores, bookstores, spas, gem shows. Hold each crystal to know whether it feels right for you. Carry or wear the crystal throughout the day for healing, protection, and increased intuition. You can also add the crystals to your bathtub water or place them on your bedroom nightstand or beneath your bed to connect on an even deeper level with these remarkable gems. It says your life purpose involves working with crystals. You have a connection to the elemental realm, such as fairies and crystals. Since Epona is the patroness of horses, this card may signify a message about a horse or horses. So, you know, at this time, you might be feeling a little down. Go to a place where you know they sell crystals and look for something that makes you feel good. Whatever crystal kind of like attracts you, draws you in, grab a crystal and see how it feels in your hand. Because you know we have heart chakra, not heart chakra, we have a hand chakra right here. So put the crystal in your hand chakra and see how it feels. It'll absorb a little bit of that energy. If it feels good, get that crystal. If you want to, you can have it wire wrapped, or you can wire wrap it yourself, or you can put it in your pocket. Just keep it close to you. And it'll give you good vibrations, but after a while, it'll kind of help suck up the bad ones. And what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to clean it. And that could be with like running water, sage, just to kind of get rid of the negative energy out of it. I don't have a crystal on hand, or maybe I have one right here. Oh, I have lots of crystals. You know, like I have this angel light. This helps me connect with angels. Green aventurine helps with prosperity. And you can keep them in your pocket. I think this one is a septarian, and this is like the master healer stone. I love this one. I bought this at a metaphysical psychic fair. This thing was amazing. I loved it. I fell in love with it. All right. But you get my point. So when I say like put it in your hand chakra, so put it right there. Feel it, see how it feels. If it doesn't feel good, take it out, pick up another one, and just test it out. All right, Libra, I hope you have a great rest of your February.